Okay, before we start talking, I just need to say something honest. Every adult English learner I know has this one moment. Someone asks, "What do you do?" And suddenly, your brain goes empty. You forget your job. You forget your life. You forget your own name. You stand there smiling, thinking, "I was a full adult 1 second ago. Where did I go?" That moment is the heart of this show. Welcome to English in 30s, the podcast where we speak slowly, think slowly, and forgive ourselves for everything. If this feels like your life, maybe stay with us. And if you want more calm conversations like this, you can subscribe. No pressure. We're all tired anyway.
I laughed, but also I felt attacked, because that moment is real. It happens to me every time, every single time, even in my own language sometimes. Someone asks me what I do, and I want to say something simple, something normal, something adult, but my mouth opens, and nothing comes out. And inside my head, I'm screaming, "I have a job, I swear."
I know that feeling so well. And the funny thing is, we all do normal things. We work, we study, we wake up tired, we drink coffee, we complain. But when we talk about it, it feels like we need to give a speech, like we need to be impressive. And suddenly work becomes a big scary word instead of just life.
Yes, exactly. When someone says, "Tell me about your job," my heart starts running. I think, okay, say it correctly. Say it clearly. Don't sound stupid. And then I sound worse.
Because you stop being a person and you become a student again, a nervous one. And that is not how real life talks. Real life is slow. Real life is messy. Real life has pauses. Like when I talk about my work, I don't say something perfect. I say, well, I work a lot. And sometimes I love it. And sometimes I want to sleep forever. That's the truth.
I like that. Because my routine is also like that. Not beautiful, not clean, just real. I wake up, and the first thing I do is check my phone. I don't like it, but I do it. Then I sit on the bed and think, okay, today again.
That sentence alone is very adult. Today again. That is the sound of responsibility.
Yes, and then I make coffee. Always coffee first. If I don't have coffee, I'm not a person. I drink it slowly, and I look outside, and I think about work. Sometimes I feel calm. Sometimes I feel heavy.
And that is also work life. People think work is only tasks and emails. But work is also how you feel in the morning. Work is how you walk to your place. Work is how you breathe before you start.
I never thought like that. But yes, the walk to work is already work. I take the bus, and I see the same faces every day. We don't talk, but we know each other. The tired man, the woman with the red bag, the student with headphones. It feels like a small community.
I love that part of the day. It's quiet, but it's full of life. When I was studying, I had the same thing. Same street, same bakery, same smell of bread. Even now, years later, that smell makes me feel like a student again.
You were a student for a long time, right?
Yes, and I was not a good one at the beginning. I thought studying was about being smart, but it's not. It's about showing up every day, even when your head is full, even when you don't understand. I studied in the morning, and I worked in the afternoon. My days were long, and my brain was tired. But I learned something important.
What did you learn?
That progress is very quiet. You don't feel it. You don't hear it. One day you wake up, and you can do something you could not do before. and you don't even remember how it happened.
That makes me feel calm. Because sometimes I think I'm not moving, but maybe I am, just slowly.
Very slowly. Adult slow. And that's okay. So tell me, what do you do for work now? Not the perfect version, the real one.
Okay, I work in an office. I help with papers, emails, small things. Some days are easy, some days are long. I talk to people. I listen more than I talk. I like when things are clear. I don't like when things change fast.
That sounds like a real job. And you said it very well. Simple, human, honest. How does a normal workday look for you?
I arrive around 9. I say hello. I sit down. I open my computer and I drink more coffee. Then emails. Always emails. Some are short. Some are confusing. After that, I do small tasks, one by one. At lunch, I go outside, even if it's cold. I need air.
I love that you said that. I also go outside at lunch, even when I don't want to, because staying inside all day makes my head heavy. I walk a little, sometimes alone, sometimes with someone, and I don't talk about work. That is important.
Yes, if I talk about work at lunch, I feel like I never stop working. So I talk about food, or weekend, or nothing. Sometimes silence is good.
Silence is very good. After lunch, is your day easier or harder?
Harder. My energy goes down. I feel slow. I make mistakes. But I still work, just more gently.
That's such a good word. Gently. Adults don't work hard all day. They work in waves. Strong in the morning, soft in the afternoon, and tired at night.
Yes, at night, I don't want to think. I cook something simple, or I order food. I sit, I watch something stupid, and I feel okay.
That is a perfect end to a workday. People think adults are always productive. But no, we just survive the day.
I feel like work follows me home, even when I don't want it.
That's normal. It's not because you love work too much. It's because you care. And caring is heavy.
I never thought of it like that. That makes me feel better.
Good. Now tell me about study. Are you studying something now? Or thinking about it?
I'm studying English. Slowly, very slowly. After work or on weekends. Sometimes I feel excited. Sometimes I feel tired. But I keep going.
That is real study, not the perfect schedule. Not every day, just returning again and again. What is the hardest part for you?
Speaking, always speaking. I think too much. I want to say something nice, but I say something small, and then I feel sad.
But small is enough. Small is honest. When I studied another language, I could only say small things. But those small things were my life. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I work today. That is communication.
I like that, because that is my life too. I don't need big words. I need real ones.
Exactly. So if someone asks you, what do? You can say, I work, I study, I live. And that is more than enough.
You make it sound easy.
It is easy. We just make it hard. Because we think we need to prove something. But life is not a test.
I wish someone told me that before.
I'm telling you now. And maybe we both need to hear it again tomorrow.
Probably. Tomorrow morning. With coffee.
Always with coffee.
Can I tell you something a little funny?
I hope so.
Sometimes at work, when someone asks me, how are you? I want to say the truth. But I always say, I'm fine, even when I'm not.
That is the most adult sentence in the world. I'm fine. It means everything and nothing.
Yes. And then I go back to my desk and think, why did I say that?
Because work is not a place for full truth. It's a place for safe truth. You give a small piece, not the whole story.
That makes sense. At work, I'm a version of me, not all of me.
Exactly. And that is healthy. You need a place where you can be full, and a place where you can be simple. Work is simple. Home is full.
I like that. It helps me understand why I feel different in different places.
That's adult life. Many versions of you, all real, just in different rooms.
When you say it like that, life feels softer.
It is softer than we think. We just rush through it. But if you look at your day, really look, it's full of small moments. Bus rides, coffee, emails, walks, silence. That is a life.
I never thought my routine was something to talk about, but now it feels important.
It is important because it's yours. And when you talk about it, you're not practicing English. You're sharing your life.
That changes everything. I feel lighter now.
Good. That's the point. Not to be perfect. Not to sound smart. Just to sound like you.
I think tomorrow, when someone asks me about work, I will speak slower and I will breathe.
Yes. And if you forget a word, you can pause. Pauses are human.
I like pauses now.
Me too. They give space to think and to feel.
Thank you for this talk. It feels like a warm afternoon, even though it's just words.
That's the magic of calm conversation. It stays with you, like the smell of bread or the sound of a bus in the morning.
I hope people listening feel that too.
I think they will, because we're not teaching. We're just living, and that is enough.
Yes, that is enough.
And that's where we stop for today, not because the story is finished, but because the day is tired. If you're listening to this, on your way home, or sitting with a cold coffee, or lying on your bed, thinking about tomorrow, we see you. Your routine matters. Your small words matter. Your pauses matter. You don't need a better job title. You don't need perfect English. You don't need a big story. You just need to show up again and again in your own slow way. And if today all you did was wake up, work, study a little, and survive the day, that is already a full life.
So breathe once more, slowly. Let your shoulders drop. You did enough today.
Thank you for spending these minutes with us. This was English in 30s, where we speak slowly, live honestly, and forgive ourselves easily. We'll be here next time. Same voices, same calm, same life. Until then, take care of yourself. And don't forget, you are doing better than you think,